Okay, so it seems like we had a few technical problems. The way the world at the moment, working with the internet, we would like to think that we are getting ourselves live now. I'm going to give a little bit of time for people to start to join us again. We're going to carry on from where we were. I will talk you through some of the exercises we've done, but don't worry because we're going to repeat them again anyway once we've done one set. To make sure you're ready and you're good to go, I'm just going to ask you to just do a bit of jogging on the spot. I can see some comments coming through now.
Yeah, we're back again, saying Ollie Salisbury saying hello. Woo. Eva saying hello. That must mean we're okay.
So let's just get some star jumps going in. I'm going to ask you to copy me for the next minute, and Miss Bloomfield will go through the exercises that we've already done you might have missed. But as I said, don't worry because what will happen is we're going to go through all the exercises twice anyway.
Okay, so what if you've missed? You have missed H, which was squats. So that is just a standing squat, making sure your technique is good for that one. A was butterfly kicks, laying on your back, make sure your back is flat on the ground. O was shuttle runs, and you can do that obviously on the spot if you haven't got the space inside. E was punches, so standing still, bent your knees slightly, punching out in front of you. N was star jumps, and if you want to go even further on that, you can do jumping jacks, so you're actually lifting off the ground. And then N was star jumps. Did I just say that?
I'm not too sure, but let's not worry. Let's crack on. Let's ask for our mystery guest to come back on. Miss Braun, will you get ready with the next letter for us? I think our mystery guest actually is really grateful for that little break. Absolutely. Right, let's get straight back in. Hopefully you warm yourself back up again.
Okay, we're on for J. So J is going to be butt kickers.
Okay, so butt kickers, we're looking for the timer to start. And we'll go from 3, 2, 1. Okay, butt kickers. Nice and easy version if you are following the dragon. And again, the most important thing is that you're working really hard, and it's the time element today. Working for 40 seconds or 30 if you like an easier version, but the main thing is you are working to a really good standard.
Okay, so the name at the back, that's your first challenge, your first mystery guess you've got to solve. Now we've got a J. Does that change anything? Can you start to see someone's surname?
Okay, you can relax now. Hang with me for the last 10 seconds. See Mrs. Law doing a few laps of the building. Let's hope it's not technical problems again.
I think we're okay at the moment.
Okay, our next exercise is going to be an N.
An N. An N is going to be star jumps.
I've done these already. So there's 2 N's in the mystery person's name. And starting in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we've got some guests coming in saying the mystery guest behind is Mrs. Mann-Jones. And the mystery guest behind someone is saying it's Mrs. Chohan-Jones, and the mystery guest is Mrs. Edwards as the dragon.
You've got to get the right combination. Might have got one, may have got both.
10 seconds left for those working for 30 seconds.
Okay, mystery guest dragon. What is your favourite animal? Ooh. Okay, I'm going to let you have to see if you can work out what that might be.
5, 4, 3.
Is that a snake? No. An eel? An eel. It's strange.
It is, isn't it? It's a strange favourite pet.
Okay, next letter, S.
Okay, next one is an S. An S, you are going to do some lunges.
Oh, nice. Lunges like the warm-up. Once again, we're working 40 with me, 30 with dragon. Let's go.
Okay, so with your lunges, see if you can get your back knee to almost touch the ground. We want right angles with your knees. If you want easier version, you can just take it as far as you can. Follow what dragon is doing.
I think this name dragon might stick.
I think it will.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. If you are following the dragon.
We've got a comment here saying, guys, what teacher likes eels?
That one. Okay, rest of the game. O's again.
Another O.
Okay, and the O is shuttle runs.
Shuttle runs. Love these. Absolutely love them. Make sure you are taking lots of fluid on board. It's ever so hot in here today. Make sure you're taking some fluid on. Shuttle runs in 3, 2, 1.
So, mystery guest Dragon, can you tell us what your favourite sport is? Okay, that's a big clue. That is a big clue. Oh,
What
and...
What did I miss?
Okay, so Dragon's favourite sport. We've got one action which looks like a cricket shot. We've got one action that looks like a table tennis shot. Someone saying golf. Is that your favourite sport?
Two letters left.
Okay, so I want to see you in the comments. Who do you think is the letter spelling out? What teacher is that? Who do you think Dragon is? So
C.
we've got C. C, is that our last one, Miss Braun? No, one more to go. C is sit-ups.
Oh, nice. Sit-ups, okay. So we've got 3 more seconds of rest, 40 seconds with me, 30 with Dragon.
Okay, we've got Sibby Hogger, who is being a little bit like Sherlock Holmes, saying that she's seen that onesie before and it belonged to Mrs. Crawford. Is it Mrs. Crawford behind the mask? The mystery person is Mrs. Chohan Jones.
Okay, Dragon, you're done. 10 to go. If you're working with me.
Okay, oh, I think Dragon's going to have a little snooze. Good idea, Dragon. If you're working with Mr. Daniel, keep it up. Keep that intensity going. The last letter is H, and H is squats.
Love squats. Okay, we're working in less than 10 seconds. Love the fact that we've got lots of people working really hard in our mini gyms, which is just being reported to us by Mrs. Law.
Okay, we have another guess. So Sebastian Shepherd says it's Mrs. Chohan Jones on the back, and it's Mrs. Edwards in the Dragon because she's wearing the wig that she wore to the panto.
Oh no, she's not.
Oh yes, she is. Tyler Raggett is saying that it's Mrs. Chohan Jones because she likes bowling.
3 seconds if you're working with the Dragon.
Okay, we've got a guest coming in saying that the Dragon is Mrs. Ely Scott.
That wouldn't add up, would it?
It wouldn't add up, no.
Okay, resting now. What we're going to ask now is, so an extended rest. Make sure you take some drinks on board. We're going to do a repeat of these exercises. Hopefully we'll stay live for the duration. Dragon, you take yourself off and have a rest. Thank you ever so much.
Bye, Dragon. We'll unmask you.
For the teacher challenge, please take a round. Miss Braun, would you come and do the exercises? And Mrs. Law, would you come and work the letters for me, please?
Of course. We've got Mrs. Law joining us today.
So,
Woo!
It's not me. It's not me.
Oh, yeah.
we're going to start by asking the Dragon which letter you'd like to start with to solve this mystery, and then see if we can work all the way along. Dragon is saying C. I wonder if the people at home agree. Should we start with a C?
Should we start with a C? We want to see if you think that's the right way to start. Add it in your comments if you think yes. Thumbs up.
Okay, we're going to be starting in 15. Miss Braun, you're going to do the easy version or the hard version? Yes. Okay, so now if you're working with Miss Braun, you're working 40-20. If you're working with me, a bit of an old dragon as well, you're working 30 and 30. C is sit-ups.
Okay, so we're going sit-ups first. Everyone's saying yes, yes, yes. Start with a C. I think they've cracked it.
Crack the code.
I think they've cracked the code. That's good. If you're at home and you've got someone to help you here, they might want to hold your feet still so that you can concentrate on your central core working.
7 seconds if you're working with me. An extra 10 if you're working with Miss Braun.
Got a shout out to Mr. Daniel, to Miss Braun, and to Mrs. Law.
Okay, last 5 with Miss Braun. What are the people at home saying that next letter should be?
Okay, next letter. What do we think? What do we think? It's like Mrs. Law is like Rachel Riley from Countdown.
See if we've got H there, you go with H. Okay, we're going to stick with a H, and the H is squats. 30 with me, 40 with Miss, working now. Already start your suggestions for which you think should come after the C and the H.
Yeah, so what do you think's next? We've got the H there, but we need to know what's coming after that.
Great work, Miss Braun.
This your second time round.
Someone, that blue dragon is saying Mrs. Chowan-Jones for sure.
So a double Miss Johan Jones and in the disguise, is that what they're saying?
I think so, yeah. So O is next.
O is next. What is O?
O is shuttle runs.
Shuttle runs. Should we both go running, Miss?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so resting for 20 seconds for both people, regardless of whether you're working the harder level or the slightly easier level. And we are going to be going in 10 seconds.
Okay, they're saying next is H.
H.
Mm.
And H would be squats. I can't deal with squats again. Let's go.
Off we go. Okay, so remember, shuttle runs at home. If you don't have a big enough space, you can do this on the spot. Shuttle runs should be a really quick speed. You touch the line and then you're off again. We don't want any loopy banana runs. We want straight lines. Touch point and back again. Really pleased to see so many of you commenting on this. We've got 133 people who are watching and joining in.
Okay, you're working with me, you can ease down. Working with Miss Braun. 6 seconds to go.
Hey, remember, we've got a full live day for you in store. Lots of fun things for you to do.
Did you agree that H was next?
We did agree that H was next. Yeah.
Okay. And we agree H is squats. Woo! Really good.
It is hot in here, isn't it?
It's very warm when you're working hard. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so into the squats. Remember, you've got to keep your back nice and straight. Try and keep your feet slightly turned out, no wider than shoulder width apart. Keep your chest lifted up. Don't crouch over. Don't bend your spine. It's like you're sitting down on a chair or on the toilet. Okay, people are saying that A is next. A.
I think we've got a lot of good detectives.
Loads of good detectives.
Wesley. Last one for me. 10 to go if you're working with Miss. To say as well how hard the dragon worked. Phenomenal.
The dragon worked their little dragon feet off.
Brilliant. Okay, resting now for 20 seconds. Is the A knees?
Yeah.
So it's those butterfly kicks. Not easy. Do your best. If you need a break halfway through, take the break.
Okay, so what are we on? We're on butterfly kicks.
And go.
So I wonder who was the first person to guess if it was Mrs. Chowan-Jones. Looking like it could be now, doesn't it? I think it must be. So butterfly kicks, remember to keep your back nice and straight. If you want to put your hands just underneath your bum, that might help you. The higher you go with your legs, the easier it is. So if you can go lower to the ground, that makes it harder. Like Mr. Daniel and Miss Braun are doing some synchronised swimming.
It's just so warm in here today. It's lovely outside. Make sure you get yourself outside for some fresh air. Once you've done this, maybe taking a walk with your family, over to a park, bike ride maybe. It's beautiful out there today. Okay, we're on end.
Yep.
Star jumps.
Okay, we've got a lot of shout outs to the Year 7 key workers in school, the Year 7 girls.
And go.
Mrs. Noakes has said, don't forget to watch our 5CN assembly at 2 p.m. today.
Looking forward to that. 5CN. Got 40 stars in that form class, as there is in every class, to be honest.
Okay, it's good work. Good work, people. Keep that heart rate up. Get that blood pumping around your body. It'll make you feel really great after you've finished your workout. Let those endorphins flow.
And relax if you're working with me. 10 to go with Miss Braun. Jay is already primed. And Jay is those butt kickers. So 20 seconds rest. Taking a drink.
This is a good workout. I can see that Miss Broad and Miss Daniel are really working hard. So if you make sure you have lots of water, have a little rest if you need to.
Okay, let's go.
Off they go. Okay, so this is working. This is working your quadriceps. At the front of your legs, a big muscle group. See if you can really get those heels to touch your hand.
Last 10 if you're working
Keep going.
with me.
Keep it going. Well done, it's nice. Good work, people.
Relax.
Good work.
You're working with me. I tend to go with Miss. I think the mystery has been solved by Miss Law.
I think it has been solved.
And the next exercise, rest there, is shuttle runs. That's what I wanted you out running last time.
I did, yeah. I had to. I'm doing this for an extra 10 minutes.
Okay, let's not make it competitive. Could get nasty. When you're ready.
Okay, off we go. So, in your comments, can you tell me what are you excited about? What live lesson are you excited about today? Have you got your cooking ingredients ready to make some nice lunch? We were inundated with loads of pictures of you cooking last week or before half term. Everyone is saying cooking. They're looking forward to doing some cooking, some science. Oh, we've got someone saying that it's most definitely Mr. Templeton as the dragon.
That is a good shout. Okay, relaxing if you're working with this. And star jumps, slightly easier one.
Yeah. Okay.
Working in 3, 2, 1.
Off we go. Okay, people saying they're looking forward to the cooking and the art today. Someone is saying that it's Mrs. Burgess in the dragon.
That's a very good shout.
All will be revealed at the end of the live session. So we will be revealing who's behind the mask.
Relax if you're working with me.
Okay, make sure you take nice deep breaths in. If you work with Miss Braun, keep it up.
E. E is punches.
Okay, so Sibby is saying it could be Miss Edwards or it could be Mrs. Ely Scott. Someone is saying it's Mrs. Sharon Jones for sure, in capitals.
Could it be Sporty Sarah making a comeback?
Might be. Someone's saying our parents are looking forward to us cooking. Let's hope you clean up after yourself.
This one, and then one more exercise before the teacher challenge.
Ace Card is saying, I'm not giving up on my Mr. Templeton theory.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we've got a lot more viewers all of a sudden, so hello to you. Make sure you stick with us, okay? Keep working hard.
Okay, our last exercise is an S, which represents lunges. 15 seconds, raw rest, working hard. 40 if you're working with Miss Braun. 30 if you're working with me. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, and off we go. So the lunges. If you're struggling with your balance, you can put your hands out to the side. That might help you. Or you can go alternate arms to alternate legs. So opposite arm, opposite leg, and that will help with your balance.
10 seconds if you're working with me.
Keep it going. Someone said it's like the Masked Singer. It's exactly like the Masked Singer. I think they actually took our idea, actually. Okay, keep it going. Miss Braun. Brilliant workout. Well done, everyone. Super duper.
Okay, that is brilliant. It seems that we have worked out our first mystery. I'm not sure how easy it is to see at home, but we had a C-H-O-H-A-N for Chohan, and then we had a J-O-N-E-S, and that's for Jones. Jones?
Yeah, this is Chohan Jones. So what a fantastic session. Well done to everyone for solving that mystery. I would love seeing all those comments fly in. Okay, so I am now going to introduce the teacher challenge for this section. Now, this is a really hard teacher challenge. I'm going to ask you to work in pairs. So my partner today is going to be Miss Braun. Poor Miss Braun's just been working out and actually going to come and do the teacher challenge as well. Okay, how it's going to work is we are going to complete 3 challenges together. Okay, then we are going to add our scores together to find a mean average. Now, hopefully you all know what that means, because you are listening really carefully in your maths lessons. But if only we had someone in here who could explain what the mean is, because I'm just struggling to forget what I to remember. Yes, that's it. Okay, so we're going to add all of our scores together and we're going to divide them by how many we're doing. Now, we are going to be doing 6 altogether, and Miss Braun's doing 3. I'm doing 3, we're adding it together and dividing. So hopefully you worked out what that is. So Miss Braun is behind me setting up the first challenge. Okay, this is quite difficult. So let's have a look at what we are asking you to do. You need 4 pieces of paper. Okay, or if you haven't got 4 pieces of paper, you could just use some sort of marker. You can use tea towel or something that's going to be a marker for you. Okay, how it's going to work. Miss Braun, seeing as you're nearly in the middle, do you want to go first? Yep. Okay, so what she's going to do is this. Inside the diamond, she's standing. She's got to place down 1 sock on each marker. She's only allowed to stand on 1 leg, so she's got to balance on 1 leg, place the sock down. You've got to go in a clockwise motion. And when you've gone round to place the socks down, we then got to scoop them back up again. Let Miss Braun have a look and show you what it's going to look like.
How long are we doing this for?
20 seconds.
20 seconds. And I'll try not to lose my balance.
If you lose your balance, time up, okay? Or that's the end of your score.
So we do a practice first of all. Miss Braun, let's show the children at home how this should work. So we place a sock down, timer will have started. Maximum time you get is 20 seconds. And then you pick a sock up. And as soon as the last sock is in your hand, I will press stop. And in that motion, you've got 17 seconds. So that would be your first score to be added to the score sheet. That was a practice. So you know how it's going to work at home. We're good to go for Miss Braun?
We are good. Now, me and Miss Braun are working together, so I'm going to encourage Miss Braun to do as best she can. I'm not going against her today. Come on, Miss Braun. Are you ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. That's it. Nice balance. Good control there, Miss Braun. Don't fall over whatever you do.
Okay, the score was 6 seconds. That is phenomenal.
Oh,
6
wow.
seconds. So, Miss Braun, if you take your socks to one side, Miss Bloomfield has got some nice clean white socks
These
that
are clean.
hanging on our washing line overnight.
Remember to give it a really good go because the scores get added up. Okay, so any score you get is going to help.
Okay.
Would you like a practice, Miss?
I'm going to go straight in.
Straight in. Okay, ready to go. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no. Yes. One more.
Okay, and Miss Bloomfield's time was 8 seconds. That needs to be added to the score sheet.
Virtual high five. Okay, that makes you feel a bit dizzy. So, next challenge. You are going to make your area that you're working slightly bigger. So it needs to be almost like a body length away. Okay, so Miss Braun's going to demonstrate how it's going to work. So, Miss Braun, with your socks again, you're going to place them on your markers. Remember, this is going to be something that you could do either now or you could do it a later day outside in the garden maybe. This is going to be quite challenging on your shoulders. So a lot of weight's going to go through your shoulders. All right, Miss Braun, are you ready to give it a go?
Yes.
Is this a demonstration or are we going in with the time, Miss?
I'm doing it for 20 seconds.
Doing it for 20 seconds. So we're now going to score as many socks as we can, many touches of the socks in 20 seconds. Going for real. Your time starts now. 1, 2,
Good work, Miss Braun.
3,
Like it.
4,
She's It's making this look easy.
5,
Great work.
6, 7, halfway there. 8,
Keep it
9,
going, Miss Braun. You've got this.
10, 11. One more.
Nice work. Come on,
12,
keep it
stop
going,
there.
keep it going. Oh, nice.
So score for Miss Braun there was 12, which is being added to our score sheet.
Okay, I'm going to lay my clean socks down.
While the clean socks are laid down, Miss Laura, have we got any shouts from anybody at home?
Yep. Just looking through. Sibby Hogar says, go on, Miss Bloomfield. And everybody still thinks the dragon is definitely Mrs. Chohan Jones.
Oh, so a Chohan Jones. Okay, so let's get in the plank position or the sit-up, the press-up position. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3. Might be watching this on You've Been Framed later this evening. 4, halfway there. 5. I've seen the.
Oh, no.
Okay, so at collapse, 5 was scored. I've seen the Titanic move quicker than that.
Oh, good effort, Miss Bloomfield.
Okay.
Someone wonders if maybe the Miss Chohan Jones thing is a diversion.
Oh, sneaky.
Maybe.
Okay, so we've got one challenge to go. We'll get 2 more scores, which will give us a combined 6-score challenge, and then you will divide that by 6, your total score, to give you a score for a pairing, to give you a mean average. Okay, Miss Braun's going to go first again.
So embarrass yourself live.
Rufus, sure that the dragon is a person.
Oh, well done, Rufus.
Yeah, well done.
So just to confirm, this is a speed bounce challenge. Just make sure when you do the speed bounce, you don't land on the sock or the piece of paper and slip over. I'll say that again for Miss Bloomfield. Just make sure when you jump over the sock or the piece of paper, you don't land on the sock or the piece of paper. Your 20 seconds starts now. 1, 2,
Nice, Miss Braun. Quick feet. Love it. Come on.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Good. That's really good. Good work. Hope you get feet together.
Well, halfway there.
Wow, halfway. That's good. Wow.
Time, 49.
Woo!
That round it up.
Miss Bloomfield, Noah Woolnow says, well done, Miss Bloomfield. He thought you did really well.
Thank you.
And there's a lot of guesses coming in for a new teacher for the dragon now.
Oh.
That's lots of people are starting to guess Miss Ely Scott, although they can't spell her name very well.
Okay, right, I'm taking my shoes and my trainers off now, so hopefully I'll be able to jump.
Okay, so we've got 20 seconds on the clock. 49 was the score from Miss Braun, but remember, you're not competing against the person you're working with, you're working together, so I'm sure Miss Braun will have lots of encouragement from Miss Bloomfield. Your time starts now.
Yes. Oh, you haven't got your shoes on, you've got no shoes on. Let's go.
Halfway there.
Let's go.
Stop there, 46. What a great team effort.
Great team effort, Miss Braun. So that's why it's so important to do this with somebody else. You get that encouragement, you get that sort of teamwork feeling going on.
Go for it, Miss Bloomfield, everybody's saying.
Oh,
Well
yes.
done.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your support.
Sibby thinks it's Miss Ely Scott because she said the mean, and that's maths, and she's head of maths. Oh, interesting.
Quite a good theory for you, Sibby.
Okay, our dragon, math specialist or not, has worked out our average, and the score to beat for you to send in to w.pe@berryedu.org is 21 as a score. So 21 points, 21 seconds. 21 is the score to beat. Now remember, you could choose to do this with your mum, your dad, maybe your gran or your granddad, brother or a sister, or you could Google meet someone at school. Work together, and add your scores up, divide by 6, send them in to us here at Wesley.
Definitely, and we'd love to see your photos of this in action. We get so many photos after our morning session of everyone busy doing their workouts at home, so keep sending them in. We'd love seeing them.
We absolutely love seeing them. Remember, PE lessons are only once a week. We have been sending our top-ups, but remember, we are back to school a week on Monday. The most important thing we will say between now and then, if you would like to watch this video for again, then by all means do it. If you'd like to do the challenges, do those. But the most important thing is to get outside, go for a walk, maybe a run, a bike ride. You could look back over the last 5 or 6 weeks of what we have been achieving on our Wednesday workout, and you can follow one of those. The line dancing is my personal favourite.
Yeah, definitely. So make sure that if you can't do any of the exercises here today, that you get outside to go for a walk. Make sure you get out in the fresh air. Okay, have as many goes as you want to try to beat our score. Don't just do it once. Keep it going. See if you can beat our challenge. And don't forget, keep moving.
And keep smiling. See you soon.
Oh, okay. Right, we've got one very important thing left to do before we end our live session. We have got to reveal who's behind the mask. So, Dragon, can you come into the screen for us? What I would like to do, Dragon, is turn to face that way. Okay, the last guess is coming in. Who do we think Dragon is? Who do we think it is? We think, oh, Miss Seeley Scott is coming up quite a lot. Could it be Mrs.
Still Miss Johan Jones. We're getting a lot for her still.
Could it be Mrs. Crawford? We know that she's had this before. Think back to the clues that we've been giving you throughout this session.
Yeah.
Right, it's time to reveal who is behind the mask. So, turn around, Miss Seeley Scott. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Miss Seeley Scott, for being part of our lesson today. Who will be next? We don't know.